All right, guys, what is going on? This is Becker. Hopefully you know that. We're testing a new streaming setup, so I'm going to make you a deal, okay? You help me get this all adjusted right. I'll teach you some cool shit. So while everybody is hopping on, I got you guys on Instagram today basically asked me, hey, teach me about sales, dude. Make sure to, let me actually make sure you guys are actually hopping on here. Okay, cool. Looks like I actually set this up. What's up, Will? What's up, Nero? What's up, Buck? What's up, Andrew? Manuel? Nerve? John Tucker, what's up, Darla? Jack, last name. That's a good last name, Jack. Okay, give me a big fat one if you can see me clearly and you can hear me clearly. All right, it's coming in nice. We're testing this out. So, oh God, I'm like staring at this light right now. I'm gonna blind myself. Okay, cool, cool. So, guys, I just wanted to test a new streaming format out. So you guys throw what you want me to teach you in chat, and I'll teach you how to do it. Let's see. All right, you guys throw that in there. I'm just going to lower down this one screen volume right here. Turn this thingy off because it's blowing me in the eye. Someone said, I like it. Someone said, how to get girls. How to do this in a mirror. How was your 420? How'd you make 500K in 12 minutes? Okay, cool. That's exactly what I'm going to teach you guys tonight. All right, so let me move down this thing. There we go. Look how fancy we are now. Look how much we've evolved on the channel. All right, so I'm going to teach you guys a story about how I made $500,000 in 12 minutes. A great little story, though. This is actually the most amount of money I made, like, ever in one point. So, basically, you guys know I actually used to do a lot more at SourceWave, but right now we basically just do SEO outsourcing for companies. And so I want to show you a sales process that I used to generate about $500,000 a year in income in about 12 minutes. And you can actually use this for your services or whatever you're doing. So someone said sold a business? No. Okay, that would be like, that wouldn't count as making 500K in 12 minutes from my point of view. That's kind of like cheating. So look, I just want to show you guys how lethal what I've been talking about on the channel recently. Let me turn up this fan right here. Sorry, everything's a little bit screwy, guys. First time streaming from this location. So, check this out. So, you guys know all the time I always talk about my standard SourceWave format. You guys might have seen the channel where I talk about going out there and you go and get someone's opt-in address. Okay, you get their email. And then basically what I would do at SourceWave is I would send people, actually this is an entire business model that generated about $3 to $5 million a year. I think we're going to clear a little bit over $1 million this year at SourceWave because we mainly just handle SEO outsourcing for companies right now. Probably around that. I think we did like 75,000 last month there. Anyways, so, God, this thing keeps hitting me in the eyes. All right, so what I would do is I'd have people opt in, okay, for an SEO information. Okay, very basic stuff. They want to learn SEO. Going to teach them how to do SEO. Or they want to do it for their business or whatever. So they'd opt in, and then what they'd see is they'd see a sales video, or not really a sales video, just an information video that would pitch Source University. Okay? And so what I would do is how the business operates. This is exactly how a $5 million per year business operated. Is every Monday and Tuesday, I had my autoresponder go and send them a video teaching them something about SEO. And I had it in an autoresponder format that would last for, I don't know, about 6 months. Okay? So I really didn't even have to send anything at all. Okay? So what happened is every Monday and Tuesday they get a valuable video, and then every Thursday I'd send them a pitch. Okay? And just doing this format right here, I would do this every single week for little years. And so when I go and show you guys that free traffic strategy on the channel recently, and you guys look, oh, that's really cool. Like, this is what I fucking did for a very long time. So I didn't just use free traffic. I eventually got up to paid traffic, and I'll get into that a little bit later on. But what I would do is just using this tactic alone, I was able to get, I think we got a total of like 9,000 people on Source University, which was like $47 a month towards it. So we were probably making about like 120 to like 150K a month at Source University. But that wasn't the creme de la creme, okay? So what was happening through this entire process, guys? I want you to picture this. All right, so this is person number A, and let me make sure I'm sharing the screen correctly. Okay, cool. So this is person number whatever. Okay, so they come in through our opt-in, and what would happen for about, let's say about a month and a half, all right, so 1.5 months, they would get probably about 20 SEO videos. So basically what I've been talking about on the channel a lot, but on steroids, okay, so when I like share the stuff on the channel, it's like baby level shit, okay, it's not because you're a baby, just because you're starting off, okay, I'm sure you're a big-ass grown woman or man, whatever you are, okay? Whatever you identify as. So They get about a month and a half of 20 SEO videos. And then once a person hit this point on the list, so let's say, I think we had a list of about like 200,000 at its peak. And so when this person got about a month and a half in, they get put on a completely other list. And it was called like the SEO outsourcing list, okay? And so we had an SEO outsourcing service that is still open to this day. It's actually my longest running business. And the guy that runs, the CEO of Market Hero, actually still runs that business with me. And it's still around, and it's still getting people rankings, which is kind of funny since I don't do that much SEO anymore, but it just works because it was designed by like a really good SEO, and we have like just really good SEO fundamentals behind it, and we have a staff that works there and stuff like that. So what this service is it's anywhere from $299 to all the way up to like $1,200 a month for a package. Okay, totally automated. And so what am I doing right here? I'm building a shit ton of respect, trust, and rapport. If you don't know what that is, really think about it. If you were listening to me right now, and I tried to sell you something, and you're completely new here. How many people here? Give me an X if you just like came to the channel. You've barely witnessed me at all ever. Okay, just maybe someone give me some X's here. Anybody? We don't get any new fans anymore. Okay, there we go. We got Adrian right there. All right, so Adrian, if I went and I tried to sell you shit, you probably haven't watched my channel. You probably don't know much about me. So what am I missing? If I tried to sell you something that's $1,000 right now, you don't probably respect me enough. Okay, you don't value the information coming ahead. You don't know that I'm quite the expert you want to listen to. You don't trust me because you just met me, and you don't have enough rapport. You don't really know if you like me or not. I might just be some dickwad who yells at people on the internet and poses with a yellow Ferrari behind him. You don't know. So if I wanted to get you to buy something that's $1,000 from me, I need you to respect the hell out of the information that's coming out of my house. I need you to really, really, really trust me, and I need you to really like me. If I have all three of those things, you're going to buy what I'm selling if you have the money and you want it. That makes sense. Now, what I would do is what I was doing through these 20 SEO videos that would go into this is I was building people up. I was building a lot of RTR. And so then what I'd do is once a person hit this list, we'd have a launch about once a month. Okay? And so we had a list about, let's say, when we first did the launch, we were about 180,000 people on the list. And so we got this launch up and we said, okay, cool. We got this launch. We're going to open it up. We're going to have 50. I think this launch we did like 200 or 300 spots actually. But what we said is, look, we're launching this service up. Okay, and this is what I like to call the launch service funnel. So how it works is I'd send an email out to the entire list and I'd say, look, we got this really top secret service. We can only take so many people, blah, 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 blah. And so what I do is I'd send them to a video showing off all the rankings we've got on our clients. All the rankings. And it really amped up. It's saying, you can't buy this shit yet. You can't fucking buy it. You're going to buy it on our terms. You can't buy it. So I give them the video, and they'd opt into this video. And so what we do is we're going to launch on Thursday. And so what would happen next is they would go and get another video right after they opted in. And so what this other video would do is would prep them. Okay, it would get them excited. Remember, I had a lot of RTR already, but now I have to pre-sell the person. I have to get them ready to buy instantly when I sell them something. And so what happened in this video is we would go and we'd start educating them on the results. Everything that service is doing, we'd show them the actual results. We show them everybody else's results like that. And then what we'd do leading up to it is we'd send them about 2 to 3 emails warming up saying, look, you need to buy, you got to get ready. We're going to be opening this at Thursday, 3 p.m. Eastern. Thursday, 3 p.m. Eastern. And what we do is you need to understand when you need to get people to buy, they're going to have objections. Okay? If you can knock out all their objections while piquing excitement and giving them a reason to buy now, you're going to absolutely kill it. And so what do we want to think about first off? Why wouldn't people buy? They probably got jaded by other SEO services in the past. They were probably didn't think the rankings would work for them. They didn't think it would work in their niche. And so we released a bunch of videos and a bunch of videos knocking out all those objections. Then we get them excited. We'd show them the results. We'd pump them up. We'd keep pumping them up with results. Look at the results we're getting. Look at the results we're getting. And this is going to be some big, huge opening at 3 p.m. Eastern. 3 p.m. Eastern. And then what we do is we said, look, we only have 200 spots for this thing. Okay? And so what I did right there is you need to understand this is about like almost a 2.5, actually a month and a half funnel. First they come in, we build a ton of RTR. Then we launch, or we let them know that we're opening something, we can only take a limited amount of people. Then we educate them while removing their objections and building excitement at the same time, and then we give them a reason to buy now. And the reason to buy now is you need to understand this. The more painful you make something to buy, the harder you make it to get, the more people want it. Okay? And so we made this service like the Ferrari of SEO. And so when we went and launched this service up, once we got everybody all warmed up, what then happened is at 3 p.m. Eastern, we had about 4,000 people on this waiting list. 4,000 people. The average package price is $299 to $1,200, okay? And one customer could come and buy like 8 packages if they want. They can come and spend like $10K a month or something like that. And so what we did is we then launched, and we sent out at 3 p.m. Eastern, we sent out this email saying, go, 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 go. And this is called a launch process if you've never seen anybody do this shit online before. It's not really that common anymore because launching and kind of, I don't want to say launching's dead, but it's definitely not what it used to be. But when we launched this, we literally sold, I think, about $55,000 reoccurring in, I think my head might be covering this up. Nope, not. Good job, Alex. Sold $55,000 reoccurring in 12 minutes. Okay? An average stick rate of people would stay on, we would kind of replace some stuff like that. That launch right there, that 1 week funnel, that 12 minutes resulted in about, I think about almost $600,000 in, or actually $600,000 in yearly income. And so that is exactly one of the processes I've been using over and over again. That's the story of how we did $500,000 in 12 minutes. Not technically $500,000. I know that. I know that. But you get the drift right there. All right. Increasing your income by $50,000 a month in 12 minutes is pretty damn cool. So, guys, what would you like me to teach now? All right. I'm testing a new stream out. I'm here for you. Landon Hughes, Bayo Vevo, Jack last name. How are you doing today? You never say, I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. It's been a long-ass day. Someone said niche research. Okay, I'll talk about niche research. So there's 2 types of niche research. There's newbie niche research, and then there's nude research, and then there is pro. Now, the first thing I need to sum up right now is that actually looks like a dick now that I look at it, but you need to try and get the pro as fast as possible. So, noob research. Actually, I'm going to talk about pro research first. So, the number one thing I want to look for in a niche, the number one thing I'm going to look for is competition. I want there to be competition because why is there a lot of competition in a niche? Because there's a lot of buyers. Okay, you need to understand, if you understand really just basic online marketing tactics, you're going to be better than 80% of the companies out there. So you can go, and the biggest mistake, all right, so let's say like, this is one of the reasons why I'm in autoresponders. How much money did MailChimp do in like 2017? Like $400 million. If I get, let's say 10% as big as MailChimp, I have a $40 million a year company. Okay, that company right there is valued at, let's just say 5-year, $200 million bucks. That's nuts. Now, I'm not going to be able to do that in some niche where the top, this is one of the reasons why I got out of the SEO niche. Okay, I'm not going to be able to do that shit. What is it doing? Give me my doodle pen back. All right, I wasn't going to be able to do that in the SEO niche because I think that one of the biggest software companies in SEO is like SEO Moz. And I think when I looked at like one of their biggest earnings, I think they did like 12 to 24 million a year. That's great. That's fucking fantastic. But don't get me wrong. There's not a lot of customers if that's the top company in the business. So when you look at a company like Spectre, for example, all right, so that's our e-commerce company that's launching here in a second. And what that's going to do is it's basically going to provide anti-aging, nootropics, and maybe CBD oil for all you stoners out there. I know CBD oil doesn't get you stoned. All right, but what I looked for with that is I looked at what is a huge niche? Health. Why am I getting in the health? Because everybody, there's so many things you can cure with CBD oil. Everybody wants to stop aging, and a very large amount of people want to be able to think and have more energy. Okay? So that's the reason why I got in that. So that's very simple. What I'm going to look for in a niche is a niche where there's a lot of competition, but the competition is not really evolved on the top level marketing. If you look in e-commerce, and this is going to come down to you now, I'm going to apply this back to you. If you look at e-commerce, for example, it's way behind the curve. Shopify stores, look, if you're on Shopify right now, I love you, but you're so, if you're like a top Shopify seller, like even good drop shippers, even good Shopify sellers, even like normal good e-commerce stores are so fucking behind the curve when it comes to marketing. And I'm not saying this is a bad thing, but if you look at all the stuff that was going on in digital marketing about 2005, that's the same stuff that's going on in e-commerce right now. And so the reason why I'm jumping into this niche right here is because you want to look at niches where the competition is high, but the marketing is underdeveloped. Tai Lopez is a brilliant fucking example of this in internet marketing. Gary Vee as well. All right, so you're going to notice when Tai got his huge boost, it was through YouTube ads. No one was buying YouTube ads. Internet marketing, make money line has always been like a zillion dollar industry, okay? And so what did Tai do? He went and looked and saw, oh, it's underdeveloped. There's a lot of competition, a lot of customers jumped into YouTube ads. Gary Vee, for example. All right, notice Instagram, way underdeveloped a long time ago. What does he have now? He's like 2 million followers or something like that. When he sends it a story, I guarantee he gets like probably like 20,000 clicks or something like that. You want to look for niches that are very competitive, but you want to find the underdeveloped parts of them, the ones that are behind the curve. So right now, if you're in e-commerce right now, if you're a beginner, a lot of people look for lack of competition. That's not necessarily the wrong mindset, okay? That's not necessarily the wrong mindset. From ad video became famous. There's a lot more than Tai in a video and then becoming famous. If you actually look at the marketing behind it, there's far more to it than that. But new marketing, your instinct is going to be, look where low competition is. But here's the problem with low competition. There's not a lot of customers, okay? So if you're like doing like print on demand or something like that, the problem is there's not too many customers. And it depends, okay? And so if you're starting off, it means they're going to be harder to target. It's going to be harder to get in that niche, and there's less people spending money. The more people there are spending money, the easier it is for you to get sales. So what I would look for, and you might want to go check out like the stuff on our channels about like the Matt posts and stuff like that, how he goes and finds really low competition products. But what I would really suggest doing, okay, here's what I would do, is I would go and find the niches out there that don't have webinars. I would go into niches like survival, okay? I always talk about camping. That's because survival is a really, really hot niche. I would go into niches like juicing. I would go into niches like... oh, what else would I fucking get into if I had to do one more thing? One more thing. I would get into yoga. I would get into yoga too. That's a really good example right there. But you need to understand, this is how I would look at it, okay? If I was getting this, and I'm going to tell you this because I have no plans to get into any of these niches. These niches are very competitive, but they're extremely underdeveloped. You're not going to see a lot of e-commerce sellers selling a yoga course with yoga videos with their yoga mats. Think about it. All right, how much money does it cost you to make a fucking yoga video? Nothing, okay? You sit down around one weekend, you can pump out a yoga course. So what can you do to make sure people buy a lot of your mats and all your gear and stuff like that? You make videos teaching people how to be good at yoga. I used to do some yoga. I'm actually pretty good. I'll do a handstand here in a second. But you release videos teaching people about it. You build respect, trust, and rapport. Because I guarantee you, look, if you're a beginner right now, I guarantee you what you don't fucking understand about the internet is that you don't understand you're selling the fucking people. You're not selling the robots. And so a lot of people get their goddamn this pisses me off, okay? Because it's so easy to make money if you just understand this thing. They get their Shopify store, and they get an ad, and they send people to the store with zero respect, trust, and rapport. Why the fuck do you think people aren't buying from you, but they're buying hordes from all sorts of... they're buying shit from Kylie Jenner. Have you seen the products that Kylie Jenner is selling? They are one step above AliExpress products, from what I've heard. I've never used them. Why the fuck can Kylie Jenner sell so much shit, but you can't sell a brush on AliExpress? It's because she has respect, trust, and rapport. Now, you can say all the fuck you want about it, but she has massive amounts of that. So what should you be trying to do if you want to dive into a niche? Should you be trying to go out there and find some magic Facebook ad targeting? Or you should be focusing on building respect, trust, and rapport? Because once you have that shit, it makes selling online really fucking easy. So what I would do, if I wanted to get into these niches, I would go dive into niches that have lots of competition, lots of customers. Because a lot of people aren't using respect, trust, and rapport the right way. And so I go into yoga, I make a ton of yoga videos, I make a ton of shit like that, and then what I would start doing is drop shipping yoga mats that I liked. Kylie Jenner, I guarantee, makes brushes that cost about $5 to make, and she sells them for $100. If you have respect, trust, and rapport, you can drop ship, and this is so huge. I guarantee so many of you guys try to do affiliate marketing. How many people here, give me an X if you try to do affiliate marketing, you try to do drop shipping, and it didn't work. Now, look, in drop shipping right now, you can still get away just running ads. That's why stuff like HCOM 2020 works like crazy for beginners. Yeah, tons of X's here. So, when it comes to selling stuff with low margins, the secret is you have to be able to get much higher conversions, or you have to be able to sell it for a much higher price. So look, if I got into yoga, you start releasing a bunch of videos. Okay, you start training people, you start releasing a lot of channels, you start sending people to your channels, you start collecting their emails, you start building a relationship with them, then you start drop shipping your stuff. Okay, say you want to get into camping. What you need to do first off, get a person's opt-in. All right, get a person opt-in, then send them to a training video that teaches them something, and then sell them something at the end of that training video. Now, are they all going to buy it? No, but that should cover your ad costs, and it will allow you to gain some trust, respect, and rapport. Now, what you need to do is just keep sending people the videos, training them. Build a brand around yourself and your information, because the information to make videos and stuff like that is free. And then what you can easily do, let's say you have a tent right here that's 50 bucks, okay? And you have, I don't know, some fire starter, all right, that's another 50 bucks. You sell both of these just from a Shopify ad. You mark it up 75 bucks each. You just made a $50 profit, okay? Probably cut in half, that's $25 profit. Now, what if you fucking do this? You build up all this rapport, and then you release a survival course, okay? And inside of coming with the survival course, you release this survival course for $297. Now, here's the thing. How much does it cost you to make a survival course? Zero. Absolutely zero. So what do you throw in? You throw in the $50 tent. You throw in the $50 fire starter, okay? Now, you're able to do, instead of selling these for 150 bucks, you're able to sell it for $297. You're able to double the price. Why? Because you've increased the value, you've built respect, you've built trust, and you've built rapport. And that's exactly how I would look at niches. That's how you want to dive into niches. Now, don't get me wrong. You can go out there, and this is where I see so many people get caught up because, again, look, you're selling to real fucking people online. And that's one of the biggest misconceptions I had when I started running ads for the first time. You think you send people to a sales page or a product and you target them the right way and they'll buy it. My question is for you is, do you do that shit? No, you don't. You don't go through ads and buy stuff. That's why right now, when you're going, the Shopify margins are still great. But that's why you're going to see the Shopify stores that start having brands. Look at Logan Paul's store. What is he doing? He's basically doing print on demand, or that's at least how he started off. How the fuck does he sell so many? Respect, trust, and rapport. In a weird way, but respect, trust, and rapport. So you should be looking at niches that you can get into and build this in. Because that's how you're going to get fucking rich, because this is what people respond to. They don't respond to just ads where you send them to a store and you're like, oh, but no. Because they don't know you. They don't get what you're selling, and they're just not going to do it. Okay? So that's it. Someone said dragon energy. Yeah, I saw that post today. All right, I'll answer one more question, and I'm going to hop off for the night. Someone said, what kind of products am I looking for? All right, so that ties in the last question. You understand, like, the way I look at marketing is completely different than drop shippers, because I'm not saying drop shipping is bad, but how I'm going to look at any niche out there, guys, is I'm going to look at how I can go and cement myself into it and build a brand. Because I got into internet marketing when affiliate marketing was just starting to die off. Now, affiliate marketing isn't dead at all. But the days when you can direct link to an affiliate marketing product and make money are fucking dead as shit. Maybe. I'm sure there's still some people out there doing that with CPA offers and stuff like that. So what I'm going to look for in a market is where I can get leads cheaply. And where I can actually sell stuff and get a lot of sales if I gain a lot of respect, trust, and rapport. That's what I look at. So if I was going to get into, let's say if I want to get into makeup, what I'm going to look at is the way I can build a brand around it. So what can I sell? What's my demographic? How many people buy makeup? Okay? Like 1 billion. Great niche. How many people are looking at makeup on Instagram? Like 1 billion. How many celebrities are there on Instagram for makeup? Like 1 billion. Okay? Looks like a pretty good niche. So what I would do is I would start reverse engineering it. Okay, how can I go out there and start building my own makeup brand? Of course, I wouldn't be the one putting on the makeup and stuff like that. I'd hire someone and I'd be the marketing person behind all stuff like that. But what I would do is I'd get a face, and then I would have that face go on Instagram, or I'd find someone on Instagram who already has something going, like, hey, look, I know how to sell stuff really well. So what you're going to do is we're going to build up your Instagram following. We're going to build up your email list. We're going to start running ads to this stuff right here. We're going to build a lot of respect, trust, and rapport. And then we're going to drop ship these items that have a low cost to make. Okay, so for example, supplements are amazing. Okay, you can go and make a $5 supplement and sell it for $25. And what I want to see also in a drop shipping product, or not a drop shipping product, if I'm going to make a product, is, I learned this from Ezra Firestone, so I'm not going to steal his content. But you want to look for a product on your front end that has a 5x sale point. So if I'm making it for $5, I want to sell it for 25 bucks. Makeup brushes and stuff like that are a perfect example. And so what you also need to understand that products play different roles in a business. So if I want to go and make a front, if I was doing a makeup brand, what I would do is I would have a front end offer with like a 7x profit. Okay, so I'd make it for $7, sell it for 49. People do that stuff all the time. And then what I'd want to do is I'd want to have like a $2,000 item with maybe like a 50% profit. You don't want to have this 50% profit here on the front end because it hurts your cost when it comes to ads. So those are a few things you want to look at for products. Look at markets that are big, are open, and you can break into. And if you have a little bit of respect, trust, and rapport, sell stuff at a very high margin. That's what I'm going to look for. Let's see. All right, so Landon Hughes, I'll answer. This is the last question tonight. Landon Hughes says, "What's the point of an ad if no one buys from them directly?" I'm gonna tell you. Okay, exactly how I became a multimillionaire. All right, look. Here's the point of an ad. So how I grew SourceWave to like 3-5 million a year revenue. Okay, that we didn't make 5 million a year profit. So I'd run an ad from Facebook. I'd send them to an opt-in. Okay. Now, I would lose $5 in this opt-in, and what would happen is they go to a video where you get sold Source University, and I make like $2 back, okay? So I'm still like 3 in the red. The point of an ad is to get someone into your business. That's the point of an ad. The point of the ad is not to make a sale right away. That's the point of a retargeting ad. And so look, I run an ad, I get a person to the opt-in, I send them to a video, but then they're on my email list. I'm able to send them a video and a pitch every single week. Okay, so I send them videos on Monday and Tuesday, and I send them pitches on Thursday. Okay, do that again, over and over and over again for 6 months. And I track everything that the people would do, and every single person that opted in right here, sure, I lost $5, but over 6 months, they are worth about $30 to me. That's the point of an ad. The person, when I would get the person's contact information, I would build respect, trust, and rapport. And then, holy shit, I'm paying $5 and making $30. That's the purpose of an ad. You have to think long term. You have to think long term. And if you're in e-commerce right now, the longer you start, if you're going to keep viewing, what's the word for it? If you're going to keep viewing things as a one-off thing and not a long-term business with long-term customer relationships, you're fucked. You're not going to be rich very long, even if you're rich right now. I'm just telling you straight up. So that's the most important thing right there. And I think that's it. I think that's really it. So guys, give me an X. Yeah, short-term out. Look, you're not here to be rich today. You're here to be rich forever. How do you get rich forever? You build a brand and you have existing customer relationships. Okay, so give me an X if this came in super clear. Good lesson. Guys, one last thing. Look below this video. Give me a 1 if you want more training like this. Give me a 1 if you want more training like this. It's a lot of X's. Look, guys, there's a link right below this for the Market Hero Sales Academy. And so whenever I stream, I activate a $1 trial. We actually have like a $197 course attached to that right now. If you go click that link right below this video, all right, or you can just go to mhero.life. This is actually way longer than /sell. You can get into what we call the Hero Sales Academy. You can literally try it for $1, and you also get a complimentary $197 course with it. It's $1. The $1 is 100% refundable, and if you keep the Hero Sales Academy, it's $47 a month. That is also 100% refundable too. If you think the training right now was stellar, this is just thrown together stuff. I'm pulling it in my butt to just teach you to test this live stream right here. This stuff is insane. Okay, if you want to see how I did $500,000, you want to see the exact funnel, you want to see the ads, you want to see the ad strategy behind it, go try it for $1. The link is right below this video, or just go to mhero.life/sell. All right? All right, but this is only during streams. Okay, someone said this course is amazing. Guys, this is only during streams. Only during streams. So about 5 minutes after the stream is done, it's going to go back up to $47. Okay? So someone said you're my only friend. All right, cool. All right, guys, thank you so much for attending tonight. I had a total blast. Good thing to know that all of this works. Guys, go to mhero.life/sell. Sign up for the Hero Sales Academy. It's fucking amazing. It's some of the best content I've ever put together, and you get it right now for $1, okay? Just to make this really clear. Look, you can go to Amazon right now, and this is a good book, but it's going to cost you like $9 to $10. And you're going to have to spend, you're only going to get a few nuggets. If you want to see exactly how I'm building multi-million-dollar businesses, go below and pay $1. Don't go to Amazon and buy a book. Go below, pay $1. Way better education. Going to give you actual stuff that's working online. So, cool. And no, Jennifer, we're not giving away a fucking laptop right now. All right? It's a test stream. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I will see you. Someone said do a handstand next time. Next time. All right, guys.